Hey everybody, Crown Tundra is coming soon in just about a week, and I've been doing some videos, some guides and stuff to help you guys get ready for Crown Tundra as best as you can, to get your online, to make sure you do certain things before Crown Tundra comes out so you're ready to take full advantage of what we get in that DLC. And this video is included, guys. I'm going to go through the best team all of you can possibly have for Crown Tundra so that you can breeze through all the Pokemon that are returning very easily, and that's going to include the trainers, because as you know from Isle of Armor, a lot of the trainers and challenges you find are going to be featuring Pokemon that are in the Crown Tundra, returning specifically. By and large, mostly, that's going to be the case. So we're going to pick a team that has the best coverage for all of those Pokemon. Now, from this point, guys, we're going to be having a look at the returning Pokemon decks for Crown Tundra, so if you want to avoid spoilers, please turn away now. I'll give you a few seconds. Other than that, guys, we are going to go through it and have a look at the best Pokemon for each, all of the coverage of all of the Pokemon, the Ultra Beasts, the Legendaries, and all the regular returnees too. So first off here is the Pokédex, the returning Pokemon here, excluding the brand new Pokemon that we're going to be seeing, of course. This is the returning dex. Now, I have gone through all of these Pokemon to just determine what has the best coverage against all of these. I'm going to start with each Pokemon and explain, okay? So first Pokemon up, Excadrill, guys. Excadrill with these moves right here. Earthquake, Iron Head, X-Scissor, and Rock Slide. It's going to give you the best coverage of most of the Pokemon that are in that list that we just saw. We'll go back to it in a sec. But this is the absolute certain addition to your team. Try and get Mold Breaker on it to alleviate any possible surprises you might expect. If you can get Mold Breaker, it should be doable in Sword and Shield right now. Yeah, so let's have a look at why we're going to be picking this one. So let's mark off all the ones that I think Excadrill are just fine against. Now we're using Gray for Steel type. Excadrill is going to take out all of these guys. Should be just good. I'm going to leave the Fire ones for now because I think we have better choices. Excadrill will do real wonders against all of these, however. It'll do real great. Now, I'll leave these, but as you guys know, you have a 4x super effective move against the flying fire types, which will absolutely KO them if your stats are correct. Let's keep going with these. Let's get rid of all the ones that we're absolutely able to handle just fine. Okay guys, believe it or not, I just grayed out every single Pokemon, hopefully leaving the pictures still visible enough for you guys to see what they are. That Excadrill, just the way we described it right here, just the way we designed it with its attack and speed up, and these moves, and Mold Breaker. I mean, Mold Breaker is a bonus, but all of that, guys, is going to have the perfect coverage of every Pokemon I just marked out here. Now, I did actually leave a couple out for obvious reasons here. I left this one, despite being Dark Dragon, I left this one out because, Guzzlord here, because it's bulky, okay? And same thing with Cresselia. I know we have X-Scissor, but same thing with Cresselia, guys. It's super bulky. I don't think you can take really powerful special attack hits from this and not be able to kill it in time. So I left that unmarked for now. Everything else marked can effectively be defeated just by Excadrill. Okay, for anyone looking for an Excadrill, guys, I'm just going to show you how to get one right now so you can easily have one for your team. If you leave Hammerlock and you come out to the left, like you can see Hammerlock right over there in the distance, and you just come out right to the left down here, you know where I am, right guys? I'm in the wild area outside Hammerlock, and you can just come down here into Giant's Mirror area. Right over here, guys, you're going to be able to find an Excadrill just walking around in virtually any weather. If not any weather, dude, I've tested it. It seems to be there on rainy, sandstorm, and dry or cloudy right now. So yeah, it should be almost every weather, guys. You're going to be able to get this very easily. It spawns right here, just in the overworld. And you can see, whoa, there's another one. So with the decks mostly effectively covered with Excadrill, let's move on to the next batch of leftovers right here. Let's mop them up real quick. The next Pokemon I'm going to recommend to you guys is Lapras, just like this, with a little more detail added to it, okay? I highly recommend training up the special attack and special defense, and by the way, I am leaving the nature out because I'm just expecting you, I'm making it easy as possible for you guys to just go out and just catch one, so for casual players friendly, you know? If you guys want to go up and above, over it, get all the right stats and everything, you can. But for anyone who's casual player as well, this is suitable for you. Just go out there and try to use the right items to buff their special defense and special attack if you want. Try and get these moves on it: Freeze Dry, Ice Shard, Surf, and Heal Bell. That'll be very useful, and the move Water Absorb will be great. Leftovers is a recommended item for this, so you can get some time and extra bulk to just stay in the game until you can Heal Bell any other Pokemon in your team you might need to heal at any point in time. As for these moves, guys, these moves have epic coverage and are all stab. they'll do a lot of damage. Let's have a look at the decks. Okay, so this is Lapras's coverage, folks. I do feel like Lapras completely handles all of the things circled in ice blue here. We got the fire types all here, knocked out by Surf, easy as pie. We got the dragon types too, also knocked out effectively by the ice. Dragon Knight being 4 times weak to the ice moves that we have on Lapras. We also got the grass boys over here. They are special attackers, and although they can do pack-a-punch against Lapras, we do have special defense increased and also really high power ice moves to take him out much quicker than us. With Water Absorb and Freeze Dry, the Suicune goes down effectively too. More fire types getting knocked out by Surf. I did not include this line here because Ground Water with Water Absorb is a big check to Lapras for now. More of the Dragon types here, powerful threats you will be encountering, and big legendaries here being covered by Lapras too. These two being major special attackers, but also going down to ice quite effectively, and Lapras having high enough special defense to take the hits. Kyogre being a water special attacker as well. Water Absorb, high special defense, you're pretty sorted on that one. Rayquaza being 4 times weak against the ice. Another dragon type here, Surf or Ice will be your pick. You could be able to deal some serious damage without them being able to retaliate too much to you. More fire here. Palkia going down, 4 times super effective ice moves. Lapras will be able to take Giratina out too with a ice move and high special defense. Victini gone too with Surf. And the final Tapu, the water Tapu too, being thrown in there with effective freeze dry on it, while also having high enough special defense to take those hits. Now guys, in order to get Lapras, if you come to where I am right here in the southern part of the wild area, there is going to be a den right here by the water side. You can come and get your G-Max Lapras in Pokemon Shield from this den right now. So if you want to get an actual G-Max Lapras to use in the Crown Tundra, you can get it right here. Just pop a wishing piece, do all the usual stuff that we've done in our videos over the past by popping wishing piece and scrolling through the days, and you can try and find that Lapras. If you do have Sword and not Shield, guys, just come to this section right here, North Lake Milloch. In here, guys, during snowy weather, you'll be able to find a Lapras just fine. So right here in snowy weather, guys, and in order to get snowy weather, if you want, you can actually just change your date down in the time system settings here. And you can go to your system settings, go to your date and time, make sure it's changeable, and go to the 2nd of the 1st, okay? The 1st day of the 2nd, 1st of February, guys, on 2025, okay? It has to be that year as well, 2025, if you want to make sure you get snowy weather. That's the Lapras is going to appear right here in Lake Milloch North. The next Pokemon is going to be a good addition to clean up the rest of the decks, or almost all of it, guys. And that's this one right here, Chandelure. Taking with it Flamethrower, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Pain Split with Life Orb. If you can get Infiltrator, that will just be helpful to avoid any surprises or annoyances from trainers. Infiltrator will be very useful, and you can get that in Sword and Shield. I'll show you in a minute. So this is the setup for Chandelure I highly recommend, with high special attack and high speed. Try if you can to get the plus on the speed, the nature for that being timid, of course, guys, so try to get a timid if you can, but if not, you can always use a mint. Mints are very easily available. Try to change it to that so you can get the extra little bit of speed just to keep you on top. It is a little fragile, as you can see, defense HP wise and special defense, but the special attack you want to make sure with Life Orb and the speed is going to make sure that you go first and you knock out every Pokemon you encounter first try. So if you do set it up like that, guys, Chandelure is going to cover a lot of things we've already covered, as well as this. Oh, this is going to go down 4 times effectively to Energy Ball. Keeping in mind you're a special attacker as well, so you are bypassing all of the defense, the rest of the Pokemon we're going to be killing off here as well. They're all going to be lacking special defense. As a ghost type, you're going to be pretty effective, even with lower stats, against Cresselia here. You have a Shadow Ball, and that's going to deal a hell of a pack of punch to this guy. Even though he has pretty bulky defense and special defense stats, you're still going to be able to handle them, I believe. Genesect is gone, dude. 1 Flamethrower, that thing is scorched, 4 times effective. And very effective against these bug types too, which are also fighting, giving you the upper hand in the defense against them. They're not going to be able to use any fighting moves on you, being ghost, you're immune. So you have bug type to just scorch them with Flamethrower. Physically defensive steel type here, guys. Flamethrower is going to knock right through that. Grass steel, 4 times effective against that too, taking out almost everything else. Everything's just finished now. I was considering it, guys. I do think Lapras will actually be quite effective against this boy Landorus here. I'm just going to throw him in there, and you do have a lot of backups to knock him out too. Like I said, low defense, low special defense. We have Energy Ball, which will do some fair damage too on him. Shadow Ball, even if you want to just go for the stab, might even be better. But Surf should be able to take him out, and Lapras might very well just endure one hit from him anyway. Alright, so in order to get ourselves a Chandelure, guys, fly to Bridge Field right here. You're going to end up right in front of the daycare. You know this place very well. And we're going to go up to the den where Chandelure spawns. In that den, you're going to be able to get yourselves a hidden ability, Infiltrator, Chandelure. And if not, that's totally okay too. After you pass through those rocks, guys, and you come over to this grass just over here, just go through the grass, and this is your den. This is the one you want. You're going to go drop a wishing piece into it and skip your days. Once you get in there, guys, you want a purple beam actually. In this den, guys, you can just change the day. You can do the invite others when you're offline. You can go down and change the day until you get your Chandelure. However, you do want a purple beam. Just do this until you get your Chandelure. That's all you really need to do. And like I said, you know, the ability doesn't really matter. Infiltrator is just a little bit of a bonus, kind of like what we did with the first Pokemon too. So just check it out. You also get a couple of watts out of it. This is a fire den, so your Chandelure will eventually show up right in this den right here. Here's it in clear day. This is where you are, on the far right of the map, or the far east of the map here. The final Pokemon for your team that I'm going to recommend for this, actually, I know I'm not doing 6, you only need 4, guys. The last 2 are going to be juicy vanity ones you're going to get in the Crown Tundra. You can play around with whatever you want, but the Urshifu here that you get in the Isle of Armor is going to be the final ribbon, the tying, the cherry on top, however you want to put it. This guy fighting Dark is going to clear up absolutely everything else and give you extra coverage over things you already covered on the thing. So let's have a look now. No item, you can choose whatever item, honestly, it doesn't really matter. I recommend maybe Expert Belt, something that increases physical damage because you might as well. We got Close Combat for some heavy hitting fighting moves. You're going to need that. Darkest Lariat to give some more coverage to the Psychic types. Fire and Ice Punch to get some more coverage on the grass, and the Dragon types too. Let's have a look at the decks. So as well as covering a lot of the stuff we've already circled, the fighting moves are definitely going to finish off the Dark type right here. Right here. This one is going to be a beast. However, since you are Dark type 2, it's not going to be too damaging. You're also fighting. You're going to be resisting it. You also have Dark type that will protect you with Darkest Lariat from Psychic types like here. So Psychic powerful Pokemon are not going to be able to touch you like these guys right here. That's it. I mean, yeah, you also have Ice Punch being fighting. That's going to give you extra pack on this guy, as well as anything else that is flying. Just extra coverage, guys, as well as these grass types. If you were doubting their effectiveness are against Lapras still being able to handle them, I believe. Now you have a second option. And last but not least, guys, Regigigas, just a normal type going down to a very heavy hitting fighting types. So it looks like we've thoroughly covered the entire Pokédex right now. What do you make of that, guys? Let me know what you thought of the team down below in the description. I hope you agree with me. I hope you think that this team has been pretty cool. Oh, by the way, in order to get Urshifu, I can safely presume you got Isle of Armor, guys. You just have to play Isle of Armor to get Urshifu. Pick the Dark fighting one if you want, and if you want to get one, if you already got an Urshifu and you got the Water fighting type, I'm going to leave a video right at the end of this video that will help you get the second one very easily and very quickly. You can get the second one and just use it in Crown Tundra as well. So guys, if you do get Crown Tundra, you're probably getting Isle of Armor, and you'll be able to get that straight away, easily enough. All you have to do is play through the story. That'll get you yourselves that Urshifu. As for my choice, what would I have in the last 2 slots? I think I would love to try this. Fighting Flying. I just want to try it out because I think it looks so cool. This is the Galarian Zapdos. We're going to give that guy a whirl. Just look at that artwork. It's beautiful. I just absolutely going to fill my vanity spot. I also really want to try this one. Regidrago. This is the new Regidragon type coming in. He's just pure dragon coming in with the Crown Tundra, and I'm excited to see what it does. Looks pretty cool. It's got some cool animations, I gotta say, and I'm just curious. I guess I'm just curious. Just have it there for vanity. Look at those moves. I can't wait to try it out. So guys, that's it for today's Pick Your Team for Crown Tundra. I think I effectively covered the entire Crown Tundra. Every Pokemon, every trainer challenge you're going to be facing is going to be covered by those 4 Pokemon that I showed you in that team. Try to copy the moves as best you can based off the TRs you can get or relearning them in the Poke Center, and try to get some decent items and try to get the stats by using, I suppose, the proteins that you can put on your Pokemon. Pokemon. That's really all the advice I have for that. That would be the best team for Crown Tundra. It will absolutely sail you through the game without any problems. This video, of course, is to help, I suppose, casual players and anybody else who wants to do that too. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a sub if you want to keep on top of all the guides and latest information and exploits too that's going to be coming in the Crown Tundra. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Till then, bye!